Hey guys, Sri Lanka Sammy, look at this beautiful day. Oh, I just went out filmed a walkabout video, and I figured I would do one more for you, talking about something that I think everyone is interested in knowing: the secret to retire. How do you retire? How do you retire early? What's the secret? I'm going to tell you the secret right after this. And we're back. So what is the secret to retirement? Well, I mean, the title of this is 50 years old and nothing saved for retirement. How did I do it? And do I keep you in suspense? Or do I tell you now? I can hear you screaming, tell me now, tell me now. Well, I'm going to tell you. And the secret, doesn't matter whether you're 20 years old, 30 years old, 50 years old, 60 years old, the answer to the question of how to retire and retire early with money in the bank is sacrifice. 100% sacrifice. What does that mean? Well, it means cutting out all the crap that our society peer pressures you into. Live below your means. Well, what does that mean? What does that look like to you and I? Well, first thing is cut off all that stupid social media. Cut off your TV, cut off your Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, all that crap. Entertainment is a luxury you cannot afford. Okay? Number two, cut your expenses as much as possible. And when I mean expenses, everything. Don't buy Starbucks, don't buy McDonald's, don't buy dinners out. Eat at home, cook your own food, eat healthy, not well. Okay? Fresh fruit, vegetables, and a little bit of protein, a little bit of carb. Get your health taken care of. If you live in a country with medical care, take advantage of the medical care and get checked so that you can remain healthy. Exercise. Don't go to a gym. You don't need a gym. Do what I'm doing, walking, and buy a home gym and work out at home. You don't need to spend money on a gym. Live with your parents. It's a sacrifice. Cut your costs. Live outside of your area of the city. Cut your costs. And then take the money you're earning and put it in the bank. Don't spend it. When you get a raise, don't spend it. Put it in the bank. Live as if you were living before, because you did. Before your raise, you were living fine. When you got the raise, you went out and bought a new car or a new TV or whatever. Don't do that. Put that money in the bank. If you put it in the bank when you're 20 years old, when you're 50, it's $1 million. How did I do it at 50 years old? Well, I sacrificed for 2 years. Okay, 2 years. And I have saved a huge amount of money, which I'm taking advantage of the financial crisis and I'm putting that into the bank. And I'm earning 23% interest every 9 months. Not every 9 months, sorry. I'm earning 23% interest for a 9-month term deposit. You know, you're talking about $100,000. That's 22,003. That's, I don't know how much that is, but it's a lot of money. It's like $2,000 a month, $3,000 a month, maybe. I'm not sure, but it's a lot of money. Free. Figure out a way to avoid taxes. These are things that you can learn on the internet. They don't teach you this in school. You need to learn these things by going on the internet and finding groups that will help you. Avoid buying clothes. Avoid buying vacations. Sacrifice for 2 years. Okay, that $5,000 vacation you took to Europe, that's money in the bank. You know, that $2,000 phone, you don't need it. I like it, but you don't need it. Take a budget and write down everything that you spend in a month, and you will see where you spend. Try to do this, this new thing I saw, the no spend challenge. Try to go one day without spending any money. Other than food. And there, you know, you make your own food. You pack your lunch. You know, don't buy coffee. Don't buy newspaper. Don't buy magazine. Don't buy clothes. Don't buy shoes. Don't buy, you know, a taxi. You know, do a no spend challenge for one day. And then if you can do it, do a no spend challenge for 2 days, and then 3 days, then 4 days. Okay? And keep going that way until you can go for days without spending any money other than on food and transportation. Don't buy the makeup. Don't buy the handbags. You don't need that stuff. Okay? The best way to remain young and healthy looking is to retire early with no stress. Look at me. I'm not married. I'm single. I have no children, and I have no debt. Zero debt. Okay? Stop getting your nails done, your hair done. Guys, stop, you know, spending money at the club. Okay? That's not impressing anyone except the owner of the club, who's making a ridiculous amount of money off of you. 500% markup on the bottle. There is always another party. That is one thing I have learned, okay, is that there is always another party. Always. It will never end. So that basically is my story, is my story as to how to retire. I have another year left to work online. And here's another secret that I'm going to tell you. Work online. Find a way to work online. And then all your free time, sacrifice that free time and get an online job coding, building websites, doing something online that you can get paid for. If you're just sitting at your desk and the TV's on, why can't you make money? I was doing that 2 years ago during the crypto craze, and I was playing an online game earning NFT, non-fungible token, and I made in 3 months $3,000. I cashed out before the crash. It was incredible. I was just playing this video game. You guys may have heard it, Axie Infinity. Okay, before it crashed, I was making a ton of money just playing this game while I was on the subway, going to work at my lunch hour. I played it for the maximum that I could play, which was about 90 minutes to 2 hours. And I made $3,000 in 3 months. Now, I still have a few coins left over in my final month because I didn't cash them out. They're only worth about 20 bucks right now, but I didn't invest any money. I only invested my time. And the time was time that I was just doing nothing. I wasn't learning, I wasn't educating, I wasn't entertaining, I wasn't doing anything, just lounging around. That free time you can utilize to make money. So if you can do that for 2 years, just sacrifice 2 years out of your life, you can benefit yourself in the future. That's my story. I'm home. Sri Lanka Sammy, living life. I'm out.